how to let go and detach from the outcome of something with the law of attraction. Now, a lot of times when we are thinking about something that we really, really want, we hold on to it. And in fact, we're causing one of the biggest reasons why we're not manifesting the things that we want, because you're simply not learning to let go. And I know it's hard, so that's why today I'm going to teach you how to detach from this crazy obsession that you might have towards something. Now, if you're first time here, hey, how you doing? My name is Tyson. This is Owning Purpose, helping young people discover their gift and own their purpose in life through personal growth, breaking limiting beliefs, and spirituality. And so today we're talking about letting go and detaching. Now, a lot of people think that letting go and detaching is something that is the most horriblest thing ever. Why would I want to let go of something that I really, really desire? Why do I want to let go of the outcome of that one thing that I've been dying that happens for me, or hoping that that happens for me? Well, there's nothing wrong with that. So let's go into today's video and let me give you tip number one of how to learn to let go. Number one I want to talk about is resistance, okay? Now, one of the main things that I have with my little notes here is that resistance is the one main thing that is causing you not to get the thing that you actually want, okay? Resistance is what is causing you to not see the real thing that you actually want. So let's say this is the easiest thing because everybody talks about relationships, okay, or money. So let's say you want a relationship with a specific woman or a specific man, and you're just holding on to the, oh, I know that, you know, I'm divinely right for this partner. This partner is definitely somebody that I can see myself with. Oh, you know, they're so tall, they're handsome, they're financially stable, or whatever it is. Those are good things to know about that person. Those are good feelings to have. But when you get to a point to where you start looking at this person and all you can do is think about them all day long. When they don't text you, you get upset. When they don't call you, you get mad. When they don't show up at the specific time that you wanted them to show up, you catch an attitude, right? That is a form of attachment. Because now you're not looking at that person as, you know what, I like the qualities of this person. I like the characteristics of this person. Now you're so stuck in, if this person doesn't act, move, and do as I want them to act, move, and do, now I'm going to be upset. So this is a form of now attachment that you've created to this person. So now whatever this person does to you, well, you think it's being done to you, and it's really just them moving about their day. Whatever their actions are that don't line up with yours, now you're running off your emotions. And now you're allowing your emotions to control you. So how do you detach from this person? Well, you simply just say that this person is an experience. I recently had something like this where I was getting to know someone and I actually wasn't as attached to them. And it was interesting because once the situation ended, of course you miss the person and that's normal, but I was not attached to that situation as far as calling or messaging or doing all those things. Because a lot of people do that too. They start calling, they start texting, they start doing all these things because you're thinking about the idea of how you want things to be. So if that relationship with that person didn't work out, it's because there's a reason. There is a universal and a spiritual reason as to why you all might have moved forward. Maybe you weren't ready, and I can definitely say in my situation, I was not ready. They were not ready either. And that is okay, because what I've realized is that I actually want to be single, and I want to continue to enjoy my life and do everything through experience. So when you stop thinking about the idea of how you wanted things to be with that person, that is when you learn to detach. You're not detaching from the fact that you like that person. You're not detaching from your emotions. You're attaching from the toxic energy or the idea that is causing your emotions to make you feel down or is causing you to feel down. Okay? So the point of how do we detach from the outcome of that relationship is we realize, we become aware of how we were feeling. So maybe you're feeling, I wanted to be with this person because I thought that they were a good match for me. And it turns out that they didn't want the same thing that I wanted. Or maybe we both wanted to be partners and maybe we're just not on the right space as far as healing. When you become aware, now you can dive deep into, okay, now that I'm aware, what actions can I take to heal myself? For some people, it's journaling. For some people, it can be multiple different things, whether it's journaling, whether it's praying, whether it's going on walks, whether it's even having a lunch or a dinner with this person and expressing your emotions or through text. These are all forms of awareness, and you are now breaking down how to detach, okay? Because now you're practicing detaching. Letting go is simply just saying, now that I've understood my awareness, now that I'm breaking down what it is that I'm feeling and I'm sitting with my emotions, now I can begin to transform my emotions and transform the way that I'm feeling to now either talk to someone about it or to let it out in some type of way that's healthy, okay? And now the part of letting go is a process. So we let go of the outcome of understanding through realization, okay, I wanted this relationship to work out, or okay, I wanted this job to happen, or I wanted this promotion. And I understand and I allow myself, I accept myself to say, I wanted these things to happen and they didn't happen. And I'm actually pretty pissed off about it. I'm actually pretty sad about it. I'm actually feeling pretty down about it. Because now when you are saying what you're really feeling and you're talking to yourself about it, you're opening up the doors of detachment. But you're opening up the doors more so to self-healing and realization. And that is how you get rid of letting go. All it takes is realization. All it takes is awareness. And then once you have those two most powerful things, you then understand that letting go doesn't mean that I'm letting go of the person. A lot of people think that letting go means, oh, I'm letting go of this person. No, 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 no. You're letting go of the toxic idea that you had towards the situation. That's what letting go means. It doesn't mean that it would never happen for you. It just means that you're letting go of what you think was supposed to happen. A lot of people get disappointed because, and including me, I'm still practicing it. We get disappointed because we're so focused on the outcome. And I want to read this quote to you guys. It's this quote by Richard Carlson. And he says, everything in life won't always go smoothly. So focus on letting go of the obsession to be stress-free, okay? We are so, as humans, and egotistical. We get so caught up in the way that something should be, the outcome of how this has to go like this or else. And one girl that I listen to, her name is Brown and Bendy. Her name is actually Dominique Davis, but her YouTube is called Brown and Bendy. And she always talks about the idea of understanding that everything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. And when we realize that truly anything is possible, when I meet someone and I'm like, anything is possible, it's just an experience, you open up so much more room to have fun. A lot of times when we're in relationships, you go on a date with someone, or you go to a job, you expect like, okay, I'm gonna get, this much, I'm gonna save up this much money, and I'm gonna save it up by this month so that I can leave this job, or I'm gonna save it up by this month so I can invest in my business, or I'm gonna date this person, it's gonna go like this, and they need to have this, and they need to have that, da, 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 da. And we get so attached to the outcome of how things should be that when things get destroyed and things don't happen the way that we want them to, we then get so upset, we get hurt. But if we start to channel in, let's actually take this as an experience. Let's just actually look at this and say, you know what? If I let go of the expectations, if I just come into this situation expecting, what should I do? What is my characteristic? What is my responsibility? How do I want to show up in this relationship, show up in this partnership, show up in whatever it is that you're desiring? If you come out of it waking up every day and only expecting what comes from the soul, from your spirit, and doing what you can do best, everything will fall into place, because now you're not relying on external things. You're not looking at the expectations of everyone else. Because when we start attaching ourselves to the outcome of how other people are going to align things for us, or how other situations are going to align things for us, we're now depending on the happiness of something external instead of looking within. One of the last examples that I want to give is my laptop broke this past couple of days. I spilled tea on it, and it's in the shop. I took it to a shop right up the street from my apartment. And I had to realize, you know what? The truth is, I have to let go of this situation. I tried to fix it. I turned it on. You know how it is. You go on YouTube, you try to figure it all out. And I just let go of the outcome. I said, you know what? Something is telling me that it's fine. I had a little bit of a problem. I spilled tea on it. It's in the shop. But there's nothing that I can do. I had everything that I needed to make sure that I could pay for it. I did all that I could do. So I let go of the detachment of the outcome of how something's supposed to be. And the truth is that if you're a person who studies the law of attraction, if you're a person who believes in God and believes in the universe and studies spirituality and really believes in those things, and you believe you're guided by that, by God, by your guardian angels, you must understand that when you have full faith in yourself, when your spirit is kind of telling you, something's telling you, you know what, it's going to be fine. And even if it turns out to not be fine, just understand that everything is working out the way that it's supposed to. You are divinely in the exact spot you're supposed to be in right now. So a lot of people think, oh, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, the outcome is supposed to be this. Oh, I'm supposed to be there. No, detach from what you think. That's your ego talking. Your ego is telling you this is what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. No, you're supposed to be in the present moment, understanding that I'm always being guided. The universe is always working for me no matter what. God always has my back. That doesn't mean you don't take action. You take action, you do what you're supposed to do, but you can only do so much. So if you wake up every day and you say, you know what, my expectation was I had to do some research to figure out where that repair laptop place was so I can go and get it looked at, right? I paid the amount that I knew that I had and I was able to be fine. But the whole point is that I learned to let go and detach of the outcome. I don't know what those people are doing. I prayed over the situation, but I let it go. And letting go means I don't put toxic energy as to the outcome of how this thing specifically has to work. And it's a practice, guys. It's not something that you get overnight. It's not something that happens in 1, 2, 3, spam, boom, damn, you got it. It takes a while. It takes practice. But I want to leave you with this last little quote, is that life isn't an emergency. Things aren't always going to go as planned. So in life, focus on enjoying the process and trying to look at the brighter side of what's happening in the situation. So a lot of times we have to look at the lessons that we've learned. I'm learning right now the power of defensiveness. And I'm learning that I actually can let go of the fact that I don't have to always defend myself. Now, it is a practice. It's a practice, okay? It's not easy, but I'm learning that that's the ego trying to ramp me up, not my spirit, not who I truly am. Because in my spirit, I can let go of all detachments of who I have to defend. And there is no one to defend because I don't need to win in this outcome. I don't need to prove anybody right in this outcome. And it's all a learning process. So please, if you're thinking about how do I let go of this person? How do I detach from this individual? It all starts with awareness. Why are you upset in the first place? Why are you so mad that this situation didn't happen? Why are you so upset this person did not listen to you? Because it all comes from a sense of attachment. You are attached to something that is causing you to have the emotions, the frustration, the anger, the sadness, the bitterness, whatever it is. It is something that is deep in your spirit that is causing you to be attached. And the faster and the quicker that you can become aware and you can have realization as to what is going on, you are then able to say, you know what? I detach from this, from the outcome of having this needing to happen. And there are things that I wanted to reconnect with different people and have different experiences. And I realized that, you know, I'm so attached to sometimes having that. That's why it doesn't come. Because you're attached to a person. You're attached to a thing. And when we learn to say, I have everything that I need, every experience that I have is simply just the experience that I've been blessed with. Every person that has come into my life has all been a blessing. Because in this human realm, it is all about experience. No one is truly yours. Nothing is actually truly yours. And I'm starting to get that. Slowly, but I'm understanding it. Nothing is truly yours. Nothing in this life. You know, this YouTube channel is not mine. It could go down tomorrow. You know what I mean? Nothing in this life, your phone, your hat, your AirPods, whatever it is, when we learn to just understand that everything in this life is an experience and that we can let go of how the outcome of how things need to be and say, you know what, anything is possible. Anything can happen today. Joy can happen today. I just got up and said, I'm going to film a YouTube video today. I felt good to film one and I'm doing it. So anything can happen. And when you start to look at it from this perspective of, let me be aware of why I'm so attached to this thing. Let me understand, how can I detach from this situation that is unhealthy for me? Stop focusing on that toxic energy of how things have to be, because you will be disappointed. You'd be disappointed. I used to be friends with someone who thought that if he didn't get this outfit, or he didn't do it this way, or if it didn't happen this way, he just wasn't going to places. He wasn't doing certain things. And I thought that was such a form of attachment that I have to be this way, or look this way, or present myself this way, or I have to feel this confident, or I have to have this outfit. If you allow materialistic things to make you feel confident, make you feel better, it's okay to boost your confidence a little bit. But if you're relying on that to the point to where it's making you upset, that's a problem. You have an attachment. So the quickest way to learn how to break from attachment and detach from these things is to let go of the idea of how we want things to be. There's nothing wrong with desiring something, but when we allow the desire to overtake our life, that is when we have a problem. When we allow our desire to make us feel down about ourselves, that is when we have a problem. And the faster we learn to let go of that detachment, to let go of the way that we think that things need to be, when we stop looking at our egotistical side, when we understand that a lot of these things are ego mindset, when we learn that, we'll grow, we'll be better, we'll be stronger, and we'll learn how to allow things to come to us instead of forcing things onto other situations or forcing things to happen. Because the truth is, the universe and God is always working for you every single day. That's why you're waking up today. That's why you're watching this video, because you're not only guided to watching this video, your spirit wants to know more about this topic. That's why you're here. Or maybe you just want to know more. You want to be more intelligent. That's okay. Everything that we manifest is an experience, and I want to let you know that everything is a manifestation of an experience that we are having. And quite frankly, when we meditate, we choose those experiences, and that's okay. Everything is an experience, and I bet you if you start looking at life as every single thing, every moment is an experience of learning, and your guardian angels and your spirit and God and the whole collective is guiding you every single day, you will not be as sad. You will not be down. You will not be so depressed. Okay? I want to thank you so much for enjoying today's video and watching today's video. If you got some value out of this, drop a comment down below and let me know. Are you attached to something? Are you in the process of letting go of something? Or are you obsessed with the outcome? Or are you actually on the verge of understanding that everything is an experience? Comment down below your thoughts about this video. I want to hear from you. Also, make sure you comment down below maybe new videos or topics that you want to hear. I would love to hear from you. Now, if you're really interested in diving deep into what it is that I do and just, you love this type of information and you're like, oh my gosh, purpose, what is this purpose thing about? Why is your channel called Owning Purpose? Well, I help other people to unlock their gifts in life and to turn their gift into owning their true purpose, because there's always one main purpose that we are here for. There's multiple umbrella purposes, but you are really here for one ideal reason. And if you want to know what that is, make sure you go down below in the description box and get it. It says to get your free ebook today on the book called The Start to Discovering Your Own Purpose. Now, this book you really want to get if you're interested in understanding your gift. If you're really interested in understanding how do I self-reflect on myself, how do I self-reflect to let go of things and to step into who I truly am or to heal. But if you're really interested in starting to discover your purpose, make sure you go down below in the description box and get that free ebook today. It's also pinned in the comments, so you can get it there too as well. Now, if you really want to dive deep, you want to get that ebook, because I am coming out with an anxiety and overthinking course this year, which more information will come out, but you will only know that information if you are signed up to the ebook, where I will send out weekly emails letting you guys know when the course is soon to be coming out. Now, if you don't want any of those things, you're like, I want to get to know you. Well, make sure you go down below in my Calendly link. I do one-on-one coaching. Just click on the Calendly link. You can set up, I do any time throughout the week. I just don't do the weekends. So you can set up any time, just click a day, and I'll get an email and I'll send you further information with a survey and all of those things to get to know you a little bit more. Now, if you don't want any of those informations or none of that stuff, just make sure you smash the like button, because it gives this channel tons of value to let other people know. Number one, this channel is all about getting your life together, because you're going to know your purpose, baby. Okay, with me, I'm going to help you out. But number two, it also helps other people who need this information for it to be spread across the platform and the world. So, with that being said, thank you to almost 900 subscribers. I'm really appreciative of all the comments and the likes, the DMs that you guys send me over on Instagram. I really do appreciate that. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today. I hope that you learned something new about letting go of detachment and letting go of the outcome of how things need to be. I know these videos are a little bit weird right now. It's because my laptop is broke and I'm really having to just film fully raw, no edits. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this type of experience, because I'm so used to like editing and cutting out. But you know what? Sometimes you got to keep it real. You got to keep it raw. And there's always a reason, right? You're always being guided to where it is that you need to be guided to. So make sure you get the free ebook today. To subscribe to this channel if you really love this content. Hit that like button. But most importantly, leave your thoughts down below in the comments, because I want to hear from you, okay? All my resources are down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep learning to let go, because you are on the journey of just, you're doing an amazing job. I'm really proud of you. Thank you guys so much for watching today. See you guys next week. Bye.